Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Paul. Today I'm going to be unboxing this thing, which is the DJI Avata. It's a drone I picked up over the holidays. It took a while to get to me, but I finally have it. So we're going to take a look what's inside the package, and I'll talk a little bit why I bought this drone and the benefits of it. So let me begin by saying I've been flying drones for over 5 years. My last prior to this drone is the DJI Air 2S. Now this drone is very nice, but it's more for cinematic, very steady type of shots. The reason why I decided to upgrade to this other one is this one will actually, there's two reasons. One of them is this drone has FPV goggles. It's an FPV drone, so when you put on the goggles you basically look through the camera, and it even has head tracking, so basically you have a first-person perspective as you're flying. You don't have to look down on a phone or a screen. You can just see what the drone sees basically. So that's one cool thing about it. The other great thing about it is that this drone flies a little bit, has different flight characteristics. This one's more like a steady line kind of drone. You know, when you tilt, when the drone tilts, the camera tries to maintain the horizon, whereas this one will tilt with the drone. So the camera tilts with the drone, and it's basically a different kind of video that you get out of it. The one thing this doesn't have though is you need to purchase separately is a standard controller. This one will come with a controller, but the controller is a handheld controller that looks more like a joystick. So this one basically is good for beginners, but it's not going to allow for really fine control. This drone is safe to fly around people. This drone has propeller guards, whereas this one, you know, you can't really get too close to anything because A, you could hurt somebody. I actually have cut a finger on one of the blades and it will cut and bleed. Alright, so this is the blood on the drone from catching it yesterday. So you can see the scratches. It's like multiple scratches. It's bleeding pretty bad yesterday. And this one, it's probably harder to get your finger in there, and it can just bounce off of walls or any obstacle or anything like that. So that's another reason why this drone is just different. It's just different, built differently. So it's all about how you're going to get to use the drone. So this one can fly closer to obstacles, and you can worry a little bit less about damaging it, but we don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. That's probably depending on the user a little bit too. So let's begin with the unboxing. So let's begin by cutting the box open. Okay, so it just says linking is required before first use. So I assume that means linking the goggles and the controller. Alright, so at this point I have two boxes. There's two boxes, one of them with the goggles and the controller, and the second box is the Avata. Just gonna begin with this Avata first. Alright, so here it is. That's the drone. It's very small and light. I'm surprised how small it is. This is in comparison to, it's actually smaller than the Air 2S. The body definitely is smaller and much smaller battery. Okay, so this is the drone. And inside the box, it appears we have propellers, extra propellers, and a USB-C cable. Okay, and this appears to be, perhaps it's a battery for the goggles. No, it's an adapter. I'm not sure what the adapter is for. Alright, so let's see what's in box 2. This was box 1. Alright, so here it is. This is it. These are the goggles. There's 2 stickers on them. I guess as far as I know, the lenses are plastic on this model of the drone, and I think it comes with different lens types, so you can adjust. If you don't have perfect vision, you can change out the lenses. And the lenses are, I think they're adjustable. So I still have to figure out how to do it. But the reason why I chose to go with this model of the drone, because there's different models, but this model doesn't need your phone connected. It has, I guess there's new rules in the States that you have to have GPS. So they can identify where you're flying from, sent out. So I think this has GPS built in, whereas on the older version you have to have your phone connected through the app for it to work, due to the new rules that they put in. Alright, so it's a little plastic wrapper here that you have to get off, and then let's take off the lens caps. Very satisfying. So these are the lens caps, or stickers above the lenses, not to get them scratched. And you can see you can adjust these. I think you can turn these a little bit. It seems like you could. Still have to figure this out. Okay, so just adjust the strap. And I think the strap is adjustable through here. So it hooks in just like that. Seems kind of flimsy, but hopefully it's made out of metal. And that's it. These are what the goggles look like. It's a little bit of light leak. Nothing from above, but between my nostrils, just a little bit of light leak here. Okay, and yep, you can definitely loosen it in the back. Okay, and tighten. This is actually really good. This is very nice. Okay, and I think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna charge everything. So this is the drone and the goggles, and let's take a look at the accessories here. I think these are different kinds of lenses. It's a whole lens pack here, so I'd have to read into this. And then also it looks like there's a manual, and finally this is the hand controller. Looks like a joystick. Okay, so this is the joystick. Okay, and as far as I know, I think to get it started you have to triple tap here, and then there's this power button. Basically you just give it sort of acceleration, and you can control it with this, I think. Not sure, so still have to figure this out. And with this, I guess you get replacement lens covers, I guess, I'm not sure. And just laying it. I'm not sure what this is, just some sort of strap. One thing this doesn't come with is a memory card, so I did pick one up. This is a 128 gigabyte U3 card. That means it's fast, and you need fast write speeds for 4K or 4K 60. I think this is capable of doing. So I will need to figure out where to put this. I know this is a little bit controversial issue. Where you need to put the card is actually between the propeller blades. It looks like there's a spot right here. So this has been controversial because it's so awkward, but we'll see how awkward it is actually. Alright, so now I just have to put in the SD card and figure out how to charge the battery. I do believe that you charge it directly, unless you get the Fly More combo kit. I think you just plug this battery into USB-C, as far as I can tell. So I'll do that, charge this up, and maybe read a manual how to fly it for the first time. So that's probably going to be my next video, is my first flight with this FPV drone. Thank you for watching, and check out, I guess, the video that's going to be following this one, which is the first flight.